Hello everyone, Michael here from Car Crazy, and today I'm going to show you about showing you my little truck and how to get it clean. It's well, it's quite messy, so I think that might be a fun video. Just see how clean I can get it for for the fun of it. But yeah, I thought I'd just show you around my little truck. It's a little K truck, what we call a K truck. It's a 3-cylinder 660cc engine in it, and as you can see, it's a bit of a mess at the minute. It's used for farming and that sort of thing, and this coming winter it's going to be used for forestry as well, so carrying a lot of stuffed machinery and all sorts of crap on the back of it, so it's going down dirt tracks and things, and so it gets messed up, as you can see. So I'm going to give it a bit of a clean today and just see how clean I can get it. It's inside, as you can see, it's a bit of a mess in here, but I've got my ignition thing here keeps making a noise. I think it's got dirt in it, and when I get dirt in it, that when you release the key, I'll keep it quiet for a minute. But yeah, this is the inside of it. Very old school. It's really just a speedo, analog speedo with a backlight. When you put your lights on, that's it. And there's your air conditioner controls and whatnot, heat and air conditioner controls. That stereo didn't come with this, of course. I put it in when I bought it, but that's like, I bought this about 9-10 years ago. I bought it brand new actually, so, but I put it in then before wireless CarPlay and all that existed, so I can't connect it to my phone actually. But anyway, yeah, I put a subwoofer down in here as well. I've got a load of speakers in it. It's quite good sound actually, but I'm not using it now. But anyway, yeah, it's old school, and there's the 4-wheel drive lever. You push that button and you can go into four high, sorry. By default, it's rear-wheel drive only in the normal 4 high, 2 high mode, and then you can swap to obviously the 4 low, 4 high or 4 low. So I'll just put it flat, so it's a bit dirty, but you'll bring the lever to here. Obviously you'll be in 4 high, and then there 4 low, but that's in 2 high, as default. It says rear wheel drive by default. Obviously, as you can see, it's manual, and here's a diff lock, so you can, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, that locks the rear diffs. So it's very old school, no central locking, nothing. It's all just key lock. So it's as basic as you can get, but it's a reliable little truck. It gets lots of use and abuse, and apart from a regular oil change and a few other odd bits that don't really have anything done to it, and so far it's been very reliable. So these little trucks tend to be pretty reliable actually. They're pretty bulletproof, these. Any of these little K trucks really. There's millions of them around here, especially here in the countryside. Which is where I'm on. That's my little van now. I've got a van as well. That's also a 660k van. But yeah, this is where I am. So this is one of my fields. I'm not using it now this time of year. Out behind that bush there is actually Mount Fuji. In fact, let's have a walk about. Yes, I'm going a bit off course here, but let's just have a little walk up here and show you. We actually got snow here yesterday. You wouldn't think it looking at the ground, but we had about a centimetre of snow. That was like winter yesterday. 3 degrees, it's snow, and that was all ice last night. Today it's really warm again. It's very up and down, but if I zoom in there you go, that's Mount Fuji over there, with a nice white snow cap. Over there is the Minami Alps. As you can see, the top's all covered in snow. And up there, over that side, opposite side, is the Yatsuga Ducket. As you can see, it's very white over there. Got a lot of snow yesterday. I was up there yesterday actually. I had something on, and yeah, snow up there's about, we've got about 3-4 centimetres of snow. Only had about a centimetre down here, but about 3 or 4 up there. So and I went up with the Land Cruiser with the all-season tyres, and they were actually really good. They didn't slip at all. They're all-season tyres. They're all right in soft snow. They're no good once you start getting ice and bits on, of course, and frozen though. But for soft snow, yeah, they were fine in the snow. But anyway, back to my truck. So yeah, so that's it. It's just a little truck. I don't know if you can't tell probably from the video, but the back is, I think there's 2 meters in the back there, length, 2 meters by, I don't know what it is, 1.5 is it, something like that. So I hold a fair bit. It's weighted at 350 kilograms maximum weight to hold, but you can have more. I've had 500 in there. But the problem is, if you put that sort of weight in, your brakes just aren't strong enough on these little trucks. I don't think it's so much the truck will brake if you put that weight in. It's more for the safety factor. If you're going down a hill too quick with half a ton in the back, the brakes don't really work very well, because they have disc brakes on the front but drum on the back. So, but anyway, yeah, I put new winter tyres on here yesterday, all 4, so lots of nice deep tread. These are Bridgestone. So I'm all set for winter with this. I use this for work and whatnot. Although obviously the Land Cruiser is much better in the snow than this, because it's heavier and it don't slip and slide around as much. So, well, not at all really. Whereas this will slip and slide around even on 4-wheel drive, because the back is light. In fact, I can actually just about pick the back of this up. That's how light it is. And I've picked the back up before, so it's not that much weight on it. But yeah, this is really just used for work, and that's what I use this. Yeah, if we're going like down the muddy tracks where they've got narrow, narrow tracks where the other car wouldn't fit without scratching all the side up. So this whole thing, I don't really care. But so anyway, I thought I'd show you how dirty it is, and then have a little show you how I'll clean it up a bit, and just see what how much I can improve the look of it. I'll show you what stuff I use as well. So, right, let's get stuck into cleaning up just a little bit. Sun is quite bright, so I'm not sure how well you'll be able to see, but yeah, I'm going to use this brush for sort of getting into all the little nooks and crannies. I'll start up the top, because obviously I'll take my pull over, it's pretty warm here in the sun now. Yeah, obviously you want to start up the top, because if you clean the bottom then brush the top, you're going to just brush all the dirt back onto the bottom. So you need to get the worst of the crap off. Let's go around the other side and do a bit over there. Good thing it's a tiny truck, it's easy to reach. You can reach from one side to the other actually without having to go all the way around. So this is a year's worth of dirt. Last time I got cleaned up was about the same time last year, I think November, December, something like that. And yeah, that's it. Like I say, I'm just use it for work, and which is why I use this. Well, the other car is more capable off-road than this thing. It would just be such a mess all the time. and I like to keep my cars clean. I don't mind them getting a bit messed up outside and that, but this was actually much cleaner down here. I'd already wiped some of the dirt off yesterday because it was just so muddy, but yeah, it's under this mat. Just take that mat out. And that brush those crap out of there. That's the easiest way to do that. Brush the stuff out. It's not going to be spotless because I don't need it to be. I'm going to soon mess it up again on the fields and stuff. But I'll just show you how you can get it fairly clean. Okay, so I'm going to do a bit. I'm going to stop the video for a bit, then come back, because otherwise that video will be miles long. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, as you can probably see, it's got a lot cleaner than it was already. I'll do the same the other side. Get the worst of this off, and then we'll just wipe up the cloth and then clean it up some more. And do all as well. Let's get this all. It's not the worst of the dirt off. I mean, it's just a brush, an old brush head for, like, you know, what head for doing the dishes, cleaning the dishes a bit before washing them. And use that, or an old paintbrush. This is quite good because that get right down in all the gaps there and clean the crap off. So brush, but yeah, like a sort of, I don't know, about what, maybe a 5 centimetre wide paintbrush, a soft paintbrush, something like that. That's also right for getting in the corners, but this is really good. That's really ideal for just getting in the corners like that, getting really anywhere. Worst of the crap off it. Right, let's go around the other side and operate on that side as well. Right, I'll be cleaning the thing later. Right, let's do this side as well, like that. So, get them out of there very easy. Job of a hoover really, but get it somewhere close to being clean would be nice. Right, let's have this mat out of here. Yeah, that's actually a subwoofer there. I got a, I think that's what, is it 20 centimetre or something? 8-inch subwoofer I fitted in. I wired in a stereo system. That was actually really good sound, especially as it's a small space. I've got where do I put them? Oh yeah, I've got some tweeters up there as well. Inside there I've got mid-range speakers and some other speakers. So I've had actually pretty good sound. I'll be the only truck in Japan driving around that had such good sound, but so I can't connect my phone now. There's no, the phones now don't have the you know, the headphone socket to connect to this, so maybe I'll just change a head unit. Works as far as the radio goes, of course, but or if I stick a CD in it. But they actually come with a little tiny mini radio. It's literally a little tiny. There's a radio and a little speaker here. It's really, really well beyond basic. I like decent music. I never listen to radio. It's just full of rubbish. And so as soon as I bought this, I took that out and stuck my own stereo system in, wired in. So, but yeah. Right, that's got the worst of the crap off. So, unfortunately, I run out of this. I use this Armour All. That's pretty good for cleaning the crap up. But I just this morning realised it ran out. So that's a bit of a nuisance. So I'll have to go and get some afterwards. But maybe there's enough in there somehow. I'll wipe it a bit. Like that, and cloth is the worst of it off. And that, even like that, how much better that is. It's surprising how. And this is a truck that's 10 years old, and it's just used on a farm or you know, on dirt tracks. It spends most of its time covered in crap, but this is all plastic and just all clean up very easy. Let's use that. Some in that'll do. This is the Japanese equivalent to the Armour All. Spray it all over everything. It's only plastic. That's what's good. That's what's good with this sort of thing for work. That's why I use this for work, even if I have to go a little further sometimes. It's not how easy it is to clean up. Come out almost like new. I'm actually holding the camera, so if it's not straight, that's I apologise. I'm just moving about everywhere. So, but yeah, you can see like it's going to clean up. Anyone who wants a real old school truck, well, you can't beat this. And they're still making. They're just the same. It's not like because this is 10 years old, they don't have them anymore. You can go to the shop and buy exactly the same thing as this now. Ignition is just the the normal key ignition and everything. And that with the 4-wheel drive, you can get that exactly the same, no different. Right, let's spray back this on here. But yeah, these little trucks, they're nearly indestructible. They just keep running and running, and the good thing is if they do break, they're pretty cheap. For example, the wheels I bought 4 tyres of. It was all 4 tyres yesterday. It cost me 25,000 for those tyres, for 4 tyres. And you think the Land Cruiser I got, that would cost what, 40,000 for 1 tyre. So I can buy what, 7-8 tyres. I can almost buy 2 tyres for this plus my van for the same price. I'd get 1 tyre for the other car. So yeah, give you an idea. It's a lot cheaper. So that's why so many people have them for work here, for carrying stuff around, because if they do break, parts are pretty cheap for them. And they're easy to fix as well. No electronics, as everything is easy to get to. And look at that already. That's getting there. What I will use, what I use in my other cars is, where is it? Here. Is this. It's a plastic restorer from Car Guys. I mean, by the way, I'm not promoting any of these products. I'm not getting paid to promote. I'm just simply showing you what I use. It's nothing to do with getting paid to promote these, by the way. And I'm not saying these are the best products either. This is just what I use, and which I find is good. But yeah, I'll show you that now. If we put a bit of this plastic restorer on, a little spongy pad here somewhere. As you can see, I'm nicely organised. Here it is. Right, let's just stick this up here a minute. Let's get that on there so you can see the dashboard a bit. That's too bright, isn't it? Too bright. Let's go from the other side. Just clean up the other side a bit, and then it might be better from the other way. It's very, very sunny today. Hey, beautiful blue sky. Beautiful day actually for being outside. It's about 10 degrees today, 10, 12 degrees. Lovely and warm compared to yesterday. That was yesterday freezing cold, and today is nice and warm. That's it. That's gone quiet now. That's it. Yeah, that's got dirt in that key lock thing there, ignition. Right, that's that. That's it. It's got that bit. Let's just do this top bit. I'll show you how we can restore that nicely. Let's get that up there so you can see. Right. Okay. It's like a bluey colour. It's and it smells a bit like toothpaste actually. But, a bit of that on there, a bit more. I had this about a year. I do all the black bits on both my other cars with this now and again, and that really helped keep them black. It's good to restore things like, you know, when you've got bumpers gone grey on your car. I had that on my other car, my Escador, because after 5 years they started really going grey and stained, and I used this stuff and that renewed them. They look like new again, nice and black. Yeah, you have to leave the stuff on for a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, let it sort of cure a bit, dry, and then just buff it off, and it should keep good for quite some time. The only thing is this pot, it don't come out easy. You'll keep squeezing and squeezing the pot, but it doesn't come out very well. Once you get it on the cloth, it works well. Well, this sponge that come with it, with that bottle, it's like a little flat pancake sponge. There goes the thing again. Right. I'll close the door, otherwise you probably can't hear what I'm saying. Let's clean it up there as well. I'm not going to do a really super precise job, it's just not worth it. That would just be messed up again. I'm just taking the worst off and making it look a bit better. But yeah, I mean, if you spent a few hours on here, you could certainly get this looking pretty good there. See, that's already come out pretty clean. Right, and we'll do a bit more, and I'll come back after with the video. So like I say, if I just run this all the time, this video will be about 3 hours long probably. So okay, I'll stop it for now and then continue again. Okay, back again. There you go. Looks a bit cleaner now, look at that. I mean, that's not perfect by any means, but I might just do a bit more later. But from what that was, a dusty mess, you can actually see the things now, see the controls. Not that there's many controls. By the way, these trucks, this particular one, it's a mid-engine thing actually. Let's have a look. There's a lever here. Just a minute. Lever here. I'll just put that down for a minute while I mess about with this. That's it. Right, and that flips back there. And this seat can come up. That's the engine with the radiator there. The engine is just down there. But yeah, you can see what I found lots of money. It drops down there. Good thing is though, you can just get your bits and then just that's it, pick up that money. Chuck that in there. While we're at it, let's give this a bit of a clean up as well. Crap out of there. But yeah, that's where the for the washer. Well, then you want to put the liquid for the washer wipers. That's in there. Right, just a minute. We'll hold this seat up. Okay, that's better. That's it. There's a little strap there, and that just hook onto the seat, holds it up. Clean it up a bit as well. Get the worst of it off here. Hopefully the video hasn't turned the wrong way, because I found out if I turn the camera flat, sometimes it turns the video orientation the other way round. So if it has gone the wrong way round, well, I apologise. But yeah, that's the fuse box there. Radiator here, obviously, and behind there you've got the engine and the gearbox and everything. So yeah, it's a mid-engine. If you look at the position, it's right in the middle. So some trucks, my other truck before this had it right at the back actually, and that was, the engine was here, right over the back wheels, but this one isn't, that's here. So, but they're never in the front. Same with the vans, there's just no room for the engine, so they're always under the middle or at the very back. Depends on the manufacturer. It says Mitsubishi, but actually this is a Suzuki truck. That was made. This is made at OEM. So that's Suzuki make it for Mitsubishi. They used to have their own trucks, but a lot of the manufacturers in Japan stopped making their own. Subaru stopped. I think the main ones are Suzuki and Daihatsu for small, K cars, K trucks, and that. Honda make their own. They still make their own. But yeah, Mitsubishi, they don't now. They get their trucks from Suzuki. Mazda as well. They don't make. Nissan. They again, their trucks, any K cars you see, they're mostly all made by other Suzuki or Daihatsu, but badged under their their name. I've had this thing, I think this year is 10 years old, so it's done about 70,000 kilometres, that is. So it hasn't done that many miles really, but of course it doesn't get used for long distances, just local. It's really just a work truck, and so I do use this, even though sometimes, like in winter, if I need to go, I have this for work where it's snowy, I'll use this just because things I'm carrying around, especially in summer, more so in summer, it just gets so muddy. I mean, look at the back. This has been cleaned already once, it's already messy again. It would just get, my other car would just get so messy. It'd be like this. I don't want that. So I use this. This is purely for work, nothing else. When I go out skiing, of course, I use my other car. And but yeah, it's a handy little thing. They really are. They're very handy. If anyone, you can't really buy these trucks in, I think, most other countries. Only a few countries where you sell them. But if you need it for work and you're not got to carry a lot of things, obviously these don't, like I said, they're rated to carry 350k on the back, so not heavy weights, that's for sure. But if you're not got anything that has to be heavy, and you're not towing and you don't need to lift heavy weights, carry heavy weights, then these are great things. Cheap to run. They don't use much petrol, and they don't cost much to fill it up. It's only got what, 35 litre tank or something. I'll get what, 400k out of that, I suppose. So yeah, cheap as chips to run. The tax is cheap as well. That's only what, 4,000 yen against my other car is, what is it, 60 something thousand, I think. So 4,000 and 60,000 is a big difference. So yeah, but if you need these for work, certainly anyone living in Japan, if you need it for work and you want to, you haven't got anything too heavy. I mean, I'll load up machines on the back. I've got some machinery. I'll show you. A bit messy in here, but these machines I've got. I load them up on the back of my truck and carry all sorts of crap on the back of it. So, but yeah, they're good. They seem to just keep going and going, which is nice. But anyway, that's a bit cleaner. But you can see with a bit of time. I mean, if I spent a day on this truck, I could have the inside there looking nearly like a new truck. But I think that's probably good enough for this. So it's only for work. It's going to get messed up. But yeah, look, even just that little short time. Probably total time I spent, I don't know, 45 minutes in here, I suppose. So, if I spent even another hour or two, I'll get a bit more of that stuff, another hour or two, and that'll be really clean. I may do a bit more. I'm going to take it back to my house and then wash it and clean it up, and I'll show you how to do what we do with the outside. You can see the paint now it's pretty much lost its shine. It's just, look at that state of that. So yeah, I might see how clean I can get that, polish it up a bit. But again, not going to worry about it too much. But this lot's all it's all plastic here, so it's metal, but yeah, so that's all pretty easy to clean up really. Look at that, see the state of it. Yeah, it's pretty dirty. I'd say it doesn't get washed often, maybe once a year, twice a year maybe, if it's lucky. That's the battery in there. It's pretty easy to get to. You just got to undo that cover and you've got your battery there, so it's easy to get to. Yeah, anyway, right, so I'll leave it there for now, and I'm going to go back, take this back to the house and then wash it, and I'll show you that part. And also, oh, I've left the light on here. That's been on for I don't know how long. Lucky it didn't kill my battery. So yeah, I'll take it back to the house, give it a wash. I'm probably not going to bother using my pressure washer, just the normal washer will do. It will get messed up anyway, so. But I'll get rid of the worst of the dirt, clean it up a bit, see how clean I can get it, and then after I'll buff it all up. I've got a buffing, like electric buffing machine, and I'll put that on there and see what I can do with it, see how clean I can get the cab of it. Alright, I'll be back in a little while. Actually, I'm back again. I thought you might be interested just to see how this drives up the sort of a steepish hill. At the minute it's in just a normal two-wheel drive, and that will soon start spinning the wheels on here. I think I'll pull up here. I don't know if you can see, it's quite steep, this slope. Let's have a look. It's spinning the wheels like crazy there, so it won't get up there at all, no chance. Let's just lock the diff. See what difference lock the diff makes. This is without much of a run up, obviously. Even that's how, there you go, we actually got up there quite easy then, even just locking the diff. Right, let's take the diff, let's unlock the diff, put it in reverse. Back down. Right, let's just put four-wheel drive on only. There, let's go there, four-wheel high. Right, there's gear. You should better just crawl up there quite easily. There you go, no effort at all. So it's actually quite capable little thing. Obviously it won't be as good as the Land Cruiser because it's got so much more weight and it's just got much better, more power and better, you know, bigger wheels and just a better car. But it's still, I mean, I've been through about 30 centimetres deep snow with this and on muddy fields. If that was very muddy and slippery there, it wouldn't get up easily. It'd have to really, I'd have to put it into 4 high, lock the diff and then boot it a bit to get up there. But if it's like really muddy and slippery, and it's got some stones in there I put in to make it more grippy, but I mean it's actually, let's have a look. I don't know if you can see on the cameras, fairly steepish really, and bumpy. It's quite rough. I don't know if you can make it out. If we go from the side here over here, I'll give you an idea then maybe. Cameras never show what it's really like, but it probably looks quite flat, but it's relatively steep and sort of bumpy and tracked out. You see, well, I've been going up there no end of times. It's quite a deep, I don't know if you can see there, it's quite a deep gouge in here, but yeah, they're quite capable little things, especially this one with proper four-wheel drive on it. And but the back end is very light, right, so I can actually pick up the back end of this. And so even if you get a tiny bit of mud, or you got like in winter time you just get just a dust in the snow, you've got to put four-wheel drive on, even with winter tyres, because if you just go around a corner a bit too quick, or you know, then the back end will flip out very quick, very easy. So that's the only thing, because it's so light. But yeah, it's quite capable. Anyway, I'll be back later with the rest of the cleaning. Here's a better view of Mount Fuji now. Let's come up the top here. Okay, right, now we're going to go for washing the outside. Same as I did with the other cars I showed you the other week. I just used the jet thing first. See, it's pretty high powered. Look what that did. Go around the other side. I'll just pause it while I do that, and then I'll put it back on. Right, I can actually fold the back down here. I'll show you. Folds down like that, it's just clamps and just undo it. It's got the worst off, and I'll use the brush on it and just see what I can scrub off. As you can see, it's pretty dirty, so let's get the brush on it. See the difference? Maybe we put it here. You can see how that become nice and clean. With a hard scrub, a bit of water. That's amazing what you can do. I'll continue with that, and then I'll pause the video, continue with that, and then show you the next stage. There you go, look at that. Bit of elbow grease, bit of a scrub and some water. Look at that, come out quite good. It's got most of the dirt off, that will do. I'll clean this mat up, chuck that back on, and then I'll do the cab. It's actually surprisingly cleaned up well, better than I thought for, so I might not need my buffing machine, we'll see in a minute. Now that's the point. In case you was wondering earlier, how do you get to the engine? That's here. Just undo these 4 bolts, that hatch, and you can get, when you want to do the oil, check the dipstick or put oil in from an oil change, just there. Yeah, so that's that. Right, there you go. It's a bit cleaner now. Yeah, these sides can just come up like that and just hook them on. That's it. I need to clean the outside of these now and the rest of it. Leave them open so I can get in there to wash them properly. Right, I'll do a bit more. Oh, otherwise this video will be too long, I think. There. Maybe you want to watch me wash a bit, I don't know. look at that. Don't look bad now. Good enough for a work truck, that's for sure. Right, I'll go ahead and wash the cab, and then we'll see what it looks like, and I'll decide what I'll do with it next. Okay, I'll just have the camera here so you can see I'm actually washing it. See how clean it come out. Otherwise you might think I polished up or something. I'll show you. I'm washing it with just a brush. I'm actually using quite a stiff brush, by the way. I wouldn't recommend using that on your car body work. Of course, I'm using it on my truck, because even if you get slight scratches from this, you're not going to notice them. But if you're doing your car, this is all right for like your wheels and the lower parts. But don't use it on your body work. Obviously, use that soft brush I showed you the other week. Okay, I'll go and do the other side. Right, it's actually come out much clearer than I thought for. Actually quite shiny now, so in the roof. Not too bad. I should just dry it off, and I want to give it a little rub down with the cab part here with the polish here for taking little scratches off, that sort of thing, just to tighten it up a bit. And I might just coat it then, just to make it easy to wash next time. Other than that, that's about it. It's actually come out cleaner than I thought for. Yeah, good enough for a work truck, that's for sure. Okay, I'm just going to clean out this what it's called kids clear. Well, basically take off the little scratches. So yeah, I just put a little bit of that on, just clean it out a bit more than anything, just to give it a clean surface to put. Where's my stuff? In just a minute, I have to go and get it. I'll put this on. That's what I put on both my BMW and the Land Cruiser. This Sonax Extreme. That's like a ceramic spray. It's a German product. Again, I'm not. By the way, I'm not being sponsored by this company to advertise it. This is just what I use, and I've been very happy with it. And it just, well, as you know from these, I mean, these cars look just absolutely spotlessly. I mean, look at it, like a mirror. In fact, you can see the trees and things reflecting in the roof. You know, so it's really good. I normally wouldn't put that on my truck, but I'm just going to put a little bit on the cab, just to make it easier to wash next time I wash it. So yeah, I just cleaned. I'll clean it up a bit with this, just to take the scratches and really the dirt, just to make the paint more clean. But I wouldn't use it on the car normally, of course, unless you've actually got a mark on, because if you use it too often, it's just going to damage the paint and the lacquer and everything else. You only use it if you're, you know, like this. If you've got a car and you haven't washed it for a year or two and you want to refurbish it. I'd normally, if I got a lot to do, I'd use it with the like buffing tool I got, machine, and or just like a compound, get a compound to put on to clean it all up. But otherwise I wouldn't use it. Instead, if you've got like watermarks, you know, you get watermarks sometimes, but that's a good thing. If you use this stuff I put on these cars, you don't get any watermarks. Even if you wash the car, you don't dry it, it will still come out like that. But if you haven't got that stuff and you haven't coated it yet, I got this hybrid nano glass. And again, I'm not promoting this, by the way, it's just what I bought. I've tried different products and I found this very good for, it cleans your paintwork, take all the little stains off. It's not for scratches, obviously. I haven't got any scratches on at the minute, luckily, but no, this is just for cleaning. You know, you get like fly squash on, or a bit of tar or something, road tar that don't come off. That will take all that off, and that give you a nice clean surface to then spray this on. So yeah, that's what I do. And just clean it up a bit, stick that on, just spray it on. I'll show you how that goes on. Okay, basically just let's get it there so you can just spray it on like that, a few places like that, and then just simply wipe it on. Wipe it in like that with a nice soft cloth. Taking too much effort on these. I've got, I don't know if you can see it, lots of little chips in. I don't know where they come from. I've suddenly got a lot of little stone chips that were so dirty I didn't see them before. Like that. And that won't leave in just for maybe 5 minutes or so, especially now the temperatures have dropped right off. Now it's getting late in the afternoon. And then just buff it up with a dry cloth. That's it. It's really simple. That's what I like about it, and that lasts quite some time. But averagely I'm probably putting it on, I don't know, once a month. It doesn't need it. It probably lasts a few months, but I normally just put it on so I've got a good coat that keep the paintwork nice with the cars. So yeah, that's what I do. I think that was supposed to last probably like 6 months or more, but in all honesty, most of the products don't last as long as they say. So yeah, probably it depends on the weather conditions. Like if I haven't had much rain, it's been dry mostly, no, probably once every 2 months, something like that. So no real set time, but that's how I do it. And that's it. I'll just go around the other side, a bit on the front, and that'll be it. Buff it up and job done. Same with the roof, I'll just do that. And that's it. Okay, well, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll maybe do some more like this sometime soon. I've got more videos coming for the Land Cruiser. I've got like I said, I've still got the back thing to do, the cover. I haven't had time, I've been busy actually. I haven't really thought what I'm going to do with that, so I've got that to do. Hopefully next month we'll start getting some decent snow this year, I don't know. And I'll take it out in the snow somewhere. But there's other videos coming along, so anyway, if you're new to this channel, please do subscribe. And If you like the video, please click like, and I'll be back again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye. Just one more thing. I actually put the old seat warmer pads that I had in my Land Cruiser last year, because I didn't like them. They move about everywhere, so I got some new ones on order to put in some different ones, which should be a bit better. So I decided to take them out and have them in my truck here. So I'll just put them in now, and yeah, I just plugged in there, double thing. I've also got a USB socket there to charge my phone if I need to. So I'll put them in there. But you see what happened? These ride up, they move about, they don't fit down. But somehow in this truck, it's going to be all right. I'll get a seat pad for the other day. I had that old seat pad there, but that's a bit dirty and knackered now, and I want one that support my back a bit better. So I'll get that and put that under there. But yeah, so I just decided I'll use them in here, and they get a new life then, more usage. So yeah, I've got them, and I've got new ones coming for that. They should be here next week, I think. Is it the 27th or around that time? Whatever is it, the week after, whatever. They come in, I'll put them in, see what they look like. They should hopefully fit better and more tight and look a bit more neat. And I think the little control unit is a lot smaller than this chunky thing here. So that's another thing. It's quite chunky. It works all right, there's nothing wrong with it. But the wires in the other car, they get in the way of the seat belt and things. This one that don't affect it. So, so yeah. I've got a new one on order for that. But yeah, anyway, that was it. Just wanted to show you this as well.